All right, Phil, thanks very much. An indication today of some more state tax money going back into Wisconsin schools because of a state analysis that shows the state now has some money to spend.
Yeah, the new estimates were released yesterday, and they show that the state has a $484 million surplus going into the next two-year budget cycle. Now, that number is up nearly 40% from previous projections of $348 million. That was made by the governor's office in November. Now, Governor Walker talked today about how he wants to use some of that money to invest in schools. Fox 11's Laura Smith has our balanced coverage.
We'll put additional funding in overall for school aids in the state.
At an education conference Friday, Governor Walker said he will increase dollars for public schools 2 years after an $800 million cut. However, he added the money won't come close to replacing what was lost.
This is not about backfilling things in. We feel 2 years ago in the budget process, we gave schools the tools they needed to account for that.
The governor didn't say how much more money he will put into schools. He indicated he would not be lifting the lid on revenue limits, which determine how much state aid and property tax income school districts can spend.
I'd like to see a balance there, and so we'll put additional aid in, but we also want to make sure that we keep property taxes in check.
Green Bay School District officials say the possibility of additional dollars for public schools is good news.
If we looked at this next school year and we received only the $50 per student, which we received this year, we would probably be looking at a $5 million budget deficit.
District Chief Financial Officer Alan Wagner says he's eager to learn more about the state's commitment.
We certainly are more optimistic that with the increase in the economy that the school districts will benefit better than they have in the past years.
Walker says his budget will include incentive payments for high-performing school districts as well as funds for those districts on the other end of the spectrum. Democratic State Senator Dave Hansen wonders how much extra funding will be available and questions how districts will be able to spend the money.
I don't think always Madison or the governor knows best. I think local schools should have some flexibility in how they spend those dollars and how they are put into place. But again, education is important. We've got to make sure that we do a good job.
Laura Smith, Fox 11 News.
Now, of the $484 million surplus, Governor Walker is also looking at an income tax cut of at least $340 million. The governor is scheduled to give his budget address on February 20th.